Welcome to the madness. I am Blur. This madness that you see strewn out before you down below. If you're not on this site, that makes no sense. If you're on the site, it looks like magic. Strewn out down below. Okay. Don't subscribe to this YouTube. If you've unsubscribed, we're gonna subscribe and then unsubscribe. Don't subscribe if you've unsubscribed. If you've welcome anyone new, if you've been here for a long time, I thank you with honor. There is 1,101, now 112 videos on this site. Do not subscribe to it. Go to the new and improved Blurz Reborn, whatever that is, Blurz Reborn, Redemption. Okay? Go to that one. Subscribe over there. Where have I been? What is new? Okay, where I have been is a horror show. Not funny at all. Today is February 22nd, 2016. I lost my YouTube August 29th, 2014. Yeah, nobody could empathize with this one. Losing all their creativity. It's like an artist doing art for 8 years. All of a sudden the art gets stolen. It's like they contact, the cops and stuff. Maybe you'll get your art back. Maybe. The artist, it is dead. Just dead inside. Went numb. Out of body from the pain and trauma of after everything you've been through for 30-something years, losing your YouTube that you put in time for 1,100 and whatever, 1,100 videos. Lost. That was my only shot at saving my mom's life. We're going to get to that. Succeeding on YouTube, going viral, becoming a millionaire, saving my mom's life, getting her a house, buying her a dog, making all her dreams come true. Redemption. Right? So I lost that. August 29, 2014. Just got it back February 5th, 2016. Safeguarded all my content. The whole 9 yards. So what's been going on? You want to know what's been going on? Losing the car August 2 in 2014. Then the YouTube. Then I went numb. The artist won't be able to make art after using 8 years of art. I went numb. Couldn't video blog for you. Couldn't life document. What's the point? You're just going to lose it anyway. So my mom had a stroke. June 10th, 2015. A day before her 60th birthday. And I'm going to hit you with an analogy here. Psychological analysis. Analogy. They have the analogy of the bird's nest, right? With the mother bird kicks the child bird out of the nest, so the child bird, either you fly or you die, right? That's the analogy. But now this is even more twisted because of the certain circumstances. I'm loyal to my mom. I ain't leaving my mom, man. I ain't leaving the nest. Protecting my mom. You understand? And due to the mental illness circumstances of traumatized, isolated, unable to leave the house, anxious, afraid, you could see the trauma in the videos. Can't even leave that. Barely leave the house. I was starting to, and then more trauma came. So the analogy is this. You got the mother bird, you got the son bird that stays at the nest, trying to save the mom's life because there's issues going on, health and stuff, So the mother bird is now outside the nest, wounded, fighting for her life. right? Close to death. So the sunbird has to leave the nest and do things like bring food and love and compassion and connection to help, and prayer to help heal his mother, right? So this is what happened. When my mom had the stroke, I had to start walking like 10 miles. A hikikomori like me, that means someone isolated that doesn't leave the house, Japan thing, afraid to leave the house. I was forced out of the nest, going to the hospital, walking 10 miles a day for like 2 months. And which brings me to where am I now? I'm in a intensive mental illness psychological facility, psychotherapy, 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. Indefinite, long term, till I either get my life together or something, but... So that's where I'm at now. So, what else has happened? That's it. What else was I supposed to say before this explanation of sight? Oh yeah, before I forget, because you know the ADHD mind, I get very random and I go on different topics. Before I forget, I'm about to forget, I'm about to forget, I'm about to forget. I'm about to forget, I'm about to forget. Just say it! Oh, you can't hold anything that I've said in this website, creative, comedic, documentary thingy. You can't hold anything I said against me. I plead the fifth. The fifth. I plead the fifth. I don't know what that means, but I was in a state of psychosis. As anyone who has watched my videos before know, I ended up heartbroken for the first time, late bloomer, at like age 30-something, on July 1st, 2012. I think that's what the Mayans were talking about, the end of the world, the end of my world. I don't think it was December 21st, 2012. I think it was July 1st, 2012. The end of Blurz world. I think that's what the calendar was about. That was the catalyst to start this mad YouTube creativity, life documentary, comedic thingy, determined to succeed after all the agony I went through in life. Now, I've been insane since a kid, so you can't hold nothing I say against me. But we go to the new site, Rebirth and Redemption. So, that's that. So, what else? I forgot what I was going to say because I was focused on something that I didn't want to forget. We're going down the rabbit hole. The theory of the rabbit hole. Based on Leonardo Bonacci, a.k.a. Fibonacci. And, yeah, Fibonacci did a scientific experiment with rabbits, blah, blah, blah. Something compelled him to do a thing with rabbits. From 2 rabbits he took at the beginning of the year, seeing how many they would produce in a year. He came out with this sick mathematical equation of God creation, which, and then I think, conspires into the philosophy of Alice in Wonderland. That, wow, I forgot the name of the person that wrote Alice in Wonderland. This looks really dumb right now. Something Carol. Wow. You really should get your mind together before doing a presentation. Lewis Carroll. Check out my blog. That's it too. Because this ties into this. I did a blog on Thanksgiving 2015 about my theory about the rabbit hole and Fibonacci. And then I said, you know what? As I'm writing the blog, I should go check out Lewis, the person who wrote Alice in Wonderland. I had no idea Lewis Carroll, the name. It's an AKA. It's a rebirth name. It's not his birth name. So I go to check out Alice in Wonderland. Who wrote it? Boom, I get the name. And guess what I found out on that day? It was on Thanksgiving 2015, the 150th anniversary of Alice in Wonderland. The first written document of Alice in Wonderland. That just like blew off topic, but so this site is brewing up before you. Go through it. I think that's it. We're gonna start a new adventure. So I'm just starting video blogging again. Check out my blog. I didn't know at the time, because when you're in a state of psychosis, you don't really know that the blog was a mental illness blog. 4 years, over 600 blogs. Check that out. 4-year documentation till I closed the blog in January of the last blog, 10th I think of this year. Closed it, realized, wow, this is a mental illness blog, definitely. Got my site back, and the plan was to make a documentary type thingy about hopelessness because of the struggles I was going through. Hopelessness, struggle, insanity, determination, just all that stuff. So that when we get to phase 2, when I heal from the stuff and seek redemption, it's going to be a new breed, a new brand of type of creativity. Hopefully from beginner status. You have a dream, enjoy beginner status. Put yourself out there. Don't wait to be discovered or for a miracle or an opportunity to come your way. Go nuts in beginner state. When you do that, when you go nuts at level beginner, level 1, you get this. Now level 2 is to come out with amateur level, which means you got some equipment to make what you're doing. You kind of know what you're doing because you've been in the field for a while, and hopefully you're making some kind of income from it. That's the goal of this. Rebirth, redemption, living a life of faith. Peace out. Check out Blurz.